and it's may contain fishing.
Yeah.
May contain fishing. All right.
Hey guys, and we're live from the Lake County Fishing Expo here in Eatonton, Georgia. My guest today is United in Pink. I want to let y'all introduce yourself to the show. Tell us about your cause. Tell us what you're doing as far as the fishing tournament going, and I'm gonna let y'all kick it off.
All right. My name is Roy Wimberly. I'm from Macon. I'm with the United in Pink organization. I'm here with the CEO, Ms. Laura Paxton. So I will tell you guys about our fishing tournament, and I'll just pass it along to Laura, and she can give you a little information about the organization. So Casting in Pink is a fundraiser that we do for United in Pink every year. This will be our 5th annual tournament. It is held at Lake St. Clair in Milledgeville, Georgia. The date is October 26th, and it is a fun fishing tournament for United in Pink. The cost to enter this tournament is a bass tournament as well, but the cost to enter the tournament is $160 per boat. We pay out the 1 through 10 as far as places. First place you can see is $2,500, and second place is $1,000, and it breaks down. Third place $750, fourth place $500. But this is a great fundraiser that we do for this organization every year. We donate the proceeds back to the organization, and we would love to invite you this day to this event. Again, October 26th is the last Saturday in October. It's a 2-man tournament. If you want to fish by yourself, you're welcome to do that as well. But we just invite you to come out with us, spend the day with us. Very family friendly. Everyone is friendly, easygoing, no pressure. But we, again, just want to invite you and come join us this day for this tournament. It's a good cause. The proceeds, again, goes towards the organization that helps those that have been affected by breast cancer. So at this time, I'll just go ahead and pass it to Ms. Paxton, the CEO of United in Pink, and she can give you some more details about the organization and the cause and everything that she does for the community.
Well, we're so grateful to have this opportunity to share our mission. This event is just one opportunity for us to raise funds for what we do every day. United in Pink is a local organization that provides support to the breast cancer patient, their spouse, and their children. So we take a family approach to this journey, understanding that no one fights alone. We provide physical, emotional, and financial support to families. So every dollar that we raise goes to support. And this event was actually Roy's idea after his family was helped by our organization. And so I'm really blessed to see how when we pay it forward that others come forth and try to help us to give back to support more families in need. This tournament has been through a lot of adversity, and we've overcome it. And the main thing that we've learned from it is how tight the fishing community is. And we pride ourselves as an organization on family and relationships, and being a part of the fishing community and seeing that is the same focus for fishermen has just been a perfect partnership, and we've loved it. So we are not fishermen. We actually run the organization, and we get to love on these families. But then when we get together with the fishing community and get to put this hobby passion together with our passion and then help more families in need, it's just a beautiful marriage. So we would love any way you could support us. You can make a donation online. You can come to our tournament. You can promote breast cancer awareness to someone that might need that, and also let families know that there's support for them. So we're really grateful, Daniel, for this opportunity to share what we do.
Thank you, Laura. So let me ask you one question. One of my viewers is asking, is it strictly a boat tournament, or can kayaks get into the tournament?
Yeah, it is strictly a boat tournament, a bass fishing tournament. And again, it's a 2-man, 2-person in a boat kind of tournament. Again, if someone wants to fish, solo, they can definitely do that as well. But it's strictly bass, 5 fish limit, the total weight, the most weight, of course, wins the tournament.
Right.
Yes.
So let's talk about a little bit more about the organization itself. How did it actually get started? How do you become the CEO of organization like
so
this?
my mother was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2003. So she's about to be a 21-year survivor in December. Praise the Lord. So we were started after her diagnosis. We realized that the impact of that diagnosis didn't just affect her, it affected all of us. And even as an adult child, I'm still their baby. And I had 2 young children. And so it was a ripple effect. And we realized there were some support offerings for the survivor, but not for the spouse or the children, the grandchildren. And that was missing. We all needed support. None of us were prepared for this journey. And so after mom finished treatment, this organization was started to provide that support. And so we've been doing that, and every family we serve is at no charge. So fundraising is critical to our success. But the organization was born out of the impact it had on us, and knowing that it's a very difficult conversation to sit down and tell your family that you have cancer and the fears that arise. And so we wanted to be there to walk through each family's journey, their unique journey, and let them know that there's a difficult battle ahead, but you're not alone, and we're going to be there to support you, whether that's, like I said, physical items, financial support, emotional support, or all the above. We even do a kids camp each year to help the children who are impacted, because a lot of us can say as children, we've had a situation impact us, but if someone had taught us like healthy coping skills, and it's just really one trial out of many that will ever come. And so we kind of partner with families to just make this journey a little bit lighter and reduce the distress.
Right. So I'll partner with any boat clubs here that are going to help y'all with the tournament. I'd like to give a shout out to them as well, whoever y'all partner with. And
Yeah.
we have several, sponsors that, definitely help us out. Of course, Lake Country Gym with Lake Country is a good sponsor. He promotes us a lot. Last year, we partnered with St. Clair Marina. We had a couple of bass boats at the weigh-in. So we have definitely a lot of, help along the way. Georgia Bass Trail is one of our biggest, and they help us. Mike Tarr, he's the actual tournament director for the tournament that day. And I just want to give you a little information on your viewers, some information on how Casting in Pink actually got started.
Okay.
So several years ago, my wife was diagnosed with breast cancer, and my wife was close with Laura here. And we were sitting around one day, and we came up with the idea. We just wanted to, of course, help, the organization. And we came up with this idea of fishing tournament. And in the midst of doing all this, I did lose my wife to cancer. She lost her battle, but she's in heaven. She's looking down on us. The angel is helping us. But that's how all this got started. The first tournament was actually in 2020, and that's how everything came together and got this going. So again, we just want to invite everyone. If you know someone that's been affected by breast cancer, even if you don't fish, you can come help, and support us. Come to the weigh-in. We have lots of vendors. We have food, so you can just come out. It's a nice day, family day, friendly day.
Me being a kayak fisherman, would y'all consider maybe hold 2 tournaments a year, maybe for the cause next year? Holding the kayak tournament and then holding the boat tournament, so you kind of double dip in both worlds of the fishing industry.
Yeah, that's something we can definitely bounce around. Even if you want to fish, I guess, in a kayak the day of the tournament, that's just something we would probably want to discuss with our tournament director and more.
Okay.
But we can definitely consider. Yeah,
okay.
We can definitely something we can
just something to put out there for the viewers and the listeners here,
right.
Especially in the southeast part. In the north part of Georgia, we have a huge kayak community now, and even other states, South Carolina, North Carolina, Florida, Alabama, Mississippi. It's just grown. It's grown to a phenomenal sport, because it's easier to get in the kayak than it is a bass boat. But yeah, I would definitely like to talk with y'all a little bit more about it in the future, and maybe put some stuff down on paper and kind of show you how the kayak world because we don't do a true weigh-in like bass boats. Everything's done by measurements, and I can get with Dwayne Whaley. He's actually the Attorney X owner that we operate with in the kayak world for measuring fish and tournament judging. Okay. So, and I think he would come on board with you and kind of give you the access to the for a minimal charge. But yeah, great organization. I talked with y'all a little bit before y'all come on the podcast. I can vouch that this is no joke. Cancer is among us, and it's going to stay among us for years.
It is. Yeah.
And
Everyone has been affected by it
Right.
in some way or another.
Right. And I'd like to thank both of y'all
Thank you
for
for
joining
having
the
us.
Main Contain Fishing Podcast. I know it's y'all's first podcast experience. But hey, thank you for taking your time out today and coming and joining us. And
No problem. No
We'll,
problem. Thank you for having us.
Yes.
we'll get the word out. We'll push it out on our social media as well.
Okay. All right. UnitedInPink.org is the website. Anyone wants to,
Okay.
Go to the site and look at the different, ventures, fundraisers that United in Pink has. You guys are also on Facebook and Instagram.
Instagram,
I'm sure
okay.
yeah, all
We
social
have a
media
YouTube
outlets.
channel.
You have a YouTube channel as well.
Yes, we've got videos that show our mission in action. So
Okay.
that's fantastic. But there's lots of ways to support us. We cherish everyone.
And we thank you for having us.
Hey,
Appreciate
thank y'all for joining
Thank
the
you.
podcast, and hopefully we can get the information. A lot of people's picked up the flyer from y'all,
Yes, sir.
and
Yes,
hopefully
sir.
you have a good turnout. I'll see what my schedule is that day. I kind of work every other weekend, so and maybe we can get up here and do a live broadcast from there.
Yeah, we love
Okay.
that.
Sounds
Uh,
good. Yes, sir.
Make my wife travel with me again. She
I'm sure
she was
she'd
lucky
love
enough. We went to ICAST in July. If you don't know what ICAST is, the held down in Orlando each year is for all the big vendors, or not vendors, but companies like ICAST or Cast King and all the fishing industry people come into one hub. And so that's where all your big box stores and all your people sign their contracts for next year's product coming in their stores. So I was lucky enough to be invited by a company. Me and my wife, she went down there with me. She endured the 6-hour ride to Orlando.
Okay.
But that's why I picked up the paddle and fin. These guys picked me up. I kind of come on board with the paddle and fin network there, and so it's so I'm dragging her to all these expos now to learn more about the fishing industry.
Fantastic.
She's my marketing person. She works her tail off for me,
Okay.
and
That's your
so
partner in
yeah,
crime.
that's my. I work full time law enforcement, so
Okay.
on my days off, we're sitting here I'm editing videos, I'm doing podcasts, I'm shooting content.
Gotcha.
Uh, So it's a one man show, woman in the back that keeps me running.
That's good.
So that once again, thank y'all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Like I said, if I'm off October 26th, I know it's Georgia.
It is Georgia, Florida.
Is that Georgia Florida weekend?
Always.
Always. Hey, we might need to take a trip up here. Then we can just go to Athens and come back. I know they play down in Florida, but I don't want to endure that anymore. But yeah, thank y'all for joining, and hopefully y'all have a great afternoon. If anything, y'all have, I gave a card to y'all, my business card.
Yes.
If I can do anything for y'all down in the southeast part of Georgia, just reach out to me by email, and I'll push the information to Christina, which is my wife, and we'll get back with you and things like that.
Okay.
We
Sounds
appreciate
good.
it.
Thank you for
Okay.
having me.
Thank
Thank you.